Let me recue this page here. It's a YouTube video. Here we go. I think this should do it.
Island that at its widest level is 12 miles from shore to shore, and at its smallest level or smallest location, it's 7 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island, and about 24 miles, if I recall, long. So 24 miles long, about 7 miles wide at the least widest place on the island, and about 12 miles wide on the widest part of the island. And I don't know how many square miles that is. Do you happen to know?
I don't have that figure with me, sir. I can certainly supply it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
We don't anticipate that. The Guam population, I think, currently about 175,000, and again, with 8,000 Marines and their families, it's an addition of about 25,000 more into the population. And also things like the environment, the sensitive areas of the environment, coral reefs and those kinds of things. And I know that, lots of people don't like to think about that, but, we didn't think about global warming either. And now we do have to think about it. And so I'm concerned from an environmental standpoint whether or not Guam is the best place to do this relocation, but it's actually the only place. Is that correct? This is the best place. This is the farthest west U.S. territory that we own. And, this is part of our nation. And in readdressing the forward presence and posture importance to Pacific Command, Guam is vital to this decision.
That was true. That's not a joke. The guy actually thought the island was going to tip over.
He thought he actually said that. I can't believe he thought the island's going to tip over.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Congressman.
That sounds like those old prank phone calls you used to be able to listen to.
They're not supposed to be.
Wow, I can't believe it. The guy, he sounded like he was under the influence.
He looked like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
so there you go. That's what fast food will do to you, folks.
He needs to lay off the burgers and fries and get on some fresh juice, doesn't he?
He needs to get on something other than what he's on. Let's see. I'm going to look this up here. I got to check this guy out here. Yep. Congressman Hank Johnson, representing the 4th District of Georgia. That's the man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's kind of a good segue into an interesting topic that I'm going to be adding to my next edition of the book, which will be out here in a couple months, is marijuana.
Uh-huh. Very good.
He sounded like he might have just smoked a little bit of it before he was
didn't
speaking
smoke
there.
Enough of it. That's the problem.
But anyway, that's an interesting topic because I don't know how familiar you are with that as a cancer treatment, but hemp oil is an amazing treatment for cancer.
I have been taking hemp protein powder in great amounts for a long time.
Okay, well then that doesn't surprise me because you do stay up on these type of issues, and that's not surprising at all that you know about hemp. But I mean, it's a superfood like spirulina and chlorella. It's got an amazing composition of fatty acids, the omega-3, omega-6, and the GLAs. And up till I believe the 1930s, medicinal hemp was actually available in most U.S. pharmacies.
Correct.
But in the 40s they made hemp illegal due to the fact that it was too good. It was competing with their drugs, and they couldn't have that. Big Pharma couldn't have that. It was inexpensive as a medicinal application, and they got rid of it and outlawed it. And so I will have a chapter on medicinal marijuana as a treatment for cancer in the next edition of the book.
Very good.
The science behind it is just phenomenal. There were some studies that were done back around 2000 in Madrid. They learned that the THC, which that's the drug that actually gets you high if you smoke it, but you don't have to smoke it to get the benefit medicinally. But the THC, the tetrahydrocannabinol in the marijuana, in the hemp, it inhibits the spread of brain cancer. They found out in a Madrid study in 2000 through selectively inducing apoptosis, which is programmed cell death in the brain tumor cells.
Wow.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah, it truly is. And there are many other things that are amazing health aids as well, which I'm sure will be in your new... That's nice you're updating the book. It's a classic already. Well, there are two of them. Hang on, be right back with Ty in just a couple of minutes. Do click on his name and pick up a copy of the book. It's essential. I can't tell you any more. If you're sick, or if you want to stay healthy, in either case, you need to read the book. Be right back. Okay, and we're back with Ty Bollinger, who is coming to us from south of the border, as they say. He's got a new edition of the book coming out. When will it be out, Ty, and what will it be called?
Well, it'll be Cancer Step Outside the Box. It'll be the 5th edition. So it'll just be the 5th edition. It should be out
5 already.
Probably June-ish is when I'm planning to have it out. I will probably have an additional 80 to 100 pages of information in this one. It's already 460 or 70 pages, so
you'll need
it's
a
going to be
wheelbarrow
probably mid-500s now.
Yeah, you have to carry it around in a backpack or a wheelbarrow.
Well, you can use it to work out with as well.
There you go. That's true. Okay, you're going to have a big section on marijuana.
Yes.
And, well, we should just call it hemp because it's nature's wonder food. It's maybe the most versatile plant that we actually know of on the planet. I don't know of anything that can exceed it.
It's amazing. I mean, when you look back at the history of hemp, I mean, it's some of the best paper that you can make is from hemp.
Clothing, shoes, cloth, material, rope for the Navy.
Yes.
On and on and on and on and on. The protein. We've got Tom the Hemp King has been on many times. He talks about this till he's blue in the face.
It is the most versatile plant, I believe, probably in the world.
Yeah.
But it's illegal to grow.
Yeah. Well, California is allegedly going to vote on it in either June or November to legalize it, and it'll probably be legalized because they need the money so badly there, and they'll just tax it, which of course is the logical answer to the whole thing.
Yes.
The war on drugs is a joke.
You have it is the war on drugs is a total joke. I mean, look at the people. There's 80 something plus % of the people that are in jail are in jail for pot.
Is it 80?
Yeah, it's something like 80%.
Oh my!
I think that was the statistic that I had. Not 80% of the people in jail, but 80% of the people that are in jail on drug charges.
Mm-hmm. Understand?
Are for pot.
A plant.
And you know you have this reefer madness that was created to make people afraid of marijuana. Let me tell you something. I know guys that used to smoke it, and they never did anything except sit around and eat. They never committed any crime.
The British also did some recent research and had people driving automobiles straight, and after smoking a joint,
they drove better.
That's right. Made no difference, so they did better.
Yes. They actually go a little bit slower.
That's right.
And they're not as crazy.
A little more.
But anyway, that's all part of the fake war on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we want to be honest about the whole situation, the CIA is the biggest drug runner in the world.
Right.
But that would take us another show altogether to get into that with the